Once upon a time, in the middle of a quiet forest, there lived a sweet little bird with shiny feathers and a gentle heart. But she carried a very strange habit. Each day, whatever she saw, heard, or felt, whether it was sweet happiness or a lingering sadness, she would carve it onto a small stone with her tiny beak. To her, every moment was worth remembering. She believed that joyful memories would keep her smiling, while sorrows should not stay in the heart forever. They needed to be written down, preserved, and then released. And so, day after day, the little bird never forgot to pick up a new stone, marking it with another piece of her life's story. At first, collecting memories felt truly wonderful. Each time she carved onto a stone and placed it in her small cloth bag, she felt as if she were preserving her entire life. She believed that someday these things would become a precious treasure, helping her grow stronger in the future. That little bag gradually became a treasure chest, filled with moments of joy mingled with the sorrows she had endured. Every stone was a piece of memory, and she carried them proudly wherever she went. To her, the bag was not just a container, but a witness to her journey, a way to honor every moment she had lived. But as time went by, the bag began to grow heavier. With each day came another stone, and the weight piled up endlessly. At first, the little bird did not notice, happily carrying her treasure of memories. Yet little by little, her wings, once so light, became weary. Her flights were no longer swift. Her wing beats slowed, and she could not reach the heights she once did. The stones, seemingly harmless, were quietly pulling her down, making the sky feel farther away. Still, she continued her habit, tirelessly carving new memories onto stones, never realizing that her treasure was slowly stealing the freedom and strength from her wings. One day, during a heavy and sluggish flight, the little bird happened to meet a wise old owl. Seeing the bulky cloth bag on her back, the owl asked softly, "Why do you carry such a burden, little one?" The bird smiled innocently. "Inside is my whole life, my joys, my sorrows, and all the lessons I have learned." Hearing this, the owl frowned and said in a deep voice, "But are you still living for today? Or are you only flying with yesterday strapped to your back?" The words echoed like a puzzling riddle. The little bird tilted her head, not fully understanding their meaning. Then, with tired wings, she hurried away, carrying both her burden and her confusion. Time passed, and the little bird's bag was now overflowing, with stones piling up and spilling over. Each attempt to take flight left her tiny wings trembling, unable to lift both her body and the weight of memories. Exhausted, she flew lower and lower, sometimes barely above the ground. Until one stormy evening, while desperately seeking shelter, her fragile wings could no longer hold her. She fell, crushed beneath the very bag she had filled. The memories that once seemed like treasures, once filled her with hope, had now become a burden that crushed her fragile life. The little bird collapsed under the weight of the very past she clung to. That rainy night, as the little bird lay motionless under her heavy bag, the old owl returned. He gazed down silently, his eyes filled with deep sorrow. Gently he whispered, "Memories are meant to guide you, not to hold you back." His words carried the sadness of regret for the fragile creature's fate. She had spent her life gathering every fragment of her journey, believing they would protect her. But in the end, those same memories robbed her of freedom and life itself. In the silence, the owl closed his eyes as if offering a final farewell. The story of the little bird became a sorrowful lesson. When we carry too much of the past, we forget how to truly live in the present. In truth, we are all like that little bird. We keep storing memories, both joy and sorrow, and drag them along throughout our lives. At first, we think it will make us stronger, but the more we cling, the heavier our hearts become. When the past consumes our thoughts, we lose the ability to enjoy today and cannot rise toward tomorrow. Many people let old happiness tie them down, or allow old pain to torment them endlessly until they forget that life is still happening each day. The message is clear. If we hold on too tightly to yesterday, we will lose today and never truly reach tomorrow.